Right, Byron, Burton Albion, you scored your first goal for Cheltenham against them last season, didn't you? And also scored against them on the opening day of this season. So does that play on your mind at all when you come up against clubs that you've had a little bit of success against in the past?
Yeah, I mean Burton's a team I definitely, even at like previous clubs, have scored against. So that's maybe one of the teams I like scoring against. So hopefully that trend can continue in this next game.
Yeah. Would you see the home game against Burton as almost a turning point for you? Because I know it was only a few minutes into the season, but things haven't gone particularly well for you in pre-season, have they? Then Jamie Curriton got injured, and you probably got your chance maybe a bit earlier than you thought. Scored, and then you had a great run of form, didn't you? So, do you think that was an important moment against them?
I think so. These opportunities present themselves in football, and I've tried not to look back to that game before the Burton game, and I've just tried to look forward and improve and learn from any mistakes I made. And yeah, it was good to get a goal that day, and it'd be good to get back in the goals on Saturday.
Yeah. Does that almost show how much difference a goal can make? Because to confidence and everything, but I was going to ask you, do you feel like you're playing alright at the moment despite having not scored for a while? You're quite pleased, or do you just think you need a goal?
Like I've said before, I never really feel like I'm playing well unless I'm scoring, but I understand I'm playing a role within the team that's important, so I keep getting reminded of that from the manager. I don't think he would be playing me week in, week out without scoring if I wasn't bringing something to the team. So I know my role in the team, and it's I just need to add goals to that. Get back in the goals, so I'm playing that role to full effect.
Yeah, it's quite interesting speaking to Jamie Curriton. He said that he wouldn't be able to stay in the team for that long without scoring because he's there just to score goals. But he said they've earned your place because you've been doing a lot more all-round stuff. So would you agree with that?
See, this is the stuff this is the feedback I've been getting. So I've always want to score, but I think he might be right in the sense of at the moment the role up front is about more than just scoring, even though that's what I want to do. But we play as a team, so this is the role that the manager wants me to do, and he thinks I'm doing well, so I'll carry on doing it to the best of my ability, and the goals will come back. He's told me that, and I know that already. I've played enough years in football to know that.
Yeah.
You score goals and you can't stop, and then you don't score goals, and then you can't buy a goal. So
yeah.
I'm patient, and then I look forward to scoring my next goal.
Yeah. One thing we've spoken about is you had a really good first half to last season, didn't you? And then you couldn't quite find the goals in the second half of the season for whatever reason. But is that the one thing that you really want to do now? Is have a consistent scoring season?
I really want to kick on now. Like the team needs. If I'm going to lead the line, the team needs me to get back in the goals, and not just me, but anyone that plays up there. It's important that I don't go. I think, what did I score? 1 goal between this time and thing. At the end of the season. So I won't be looking to do that again. I'll try everything I can to get more goals.
Yeah, goals haven't really been a problem this season for the team, have they? You've not won as many as you'd like at home, but most of them have been 2-2 draws, and you've been scoring goals away from home and nicking games and staying solid. So it hasn't really been an issue for the team all round this season, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think once we cut out the mistakes from early season, I think the team has been scoring. Our defenders have been scoring, our midfielders have been scoring, our strikers have been scoring. So that's kind of not taking the burden off me scoring. I'm sure it hasn't gone unnoticed that I haven't been scoring, but because other people have been scoring, and I've been playing, I think, a key role in that in the team's performances. It just works well. And like I've said in the past, no, we don't look at one player and think that he's carrying the team. We have to work as a collective, and whether that goal comes from Troy or David Noble or myself, Jamie Curriton, it doesn't really matter as long as we're getting the 3 points. And another thing is the home form. We need to start beating teams 2 goals up. Can't let no one come back against us. So if my second half of the season is going to be good, our second half performances, especially at home, will have to be better as well.
Yeah, but away from home, Fleetwood recently and Morecambe, you've looked really good with the sort of 3 deeper midfielders, and then it's almost 4-3-3, isn't it? Sometimes with one really is like Kamar or Jermaine up with you and the other front man. It's worked quite well, hasn't it?
It has worked quite well. And for some reason our better performances have been on the road, you know. But yeah, there's been a couple of key performances in that, you know, Southend. I thought we probably deserved 3 points that day. So we just need to go to Burton with that same appetite for the game. Because I think that's what it is, you know. We're playing 90 minutes away from home, and we're only playing like 45 minutes at home. So we need to carry that away form on, you know, and get back to winning games at home.
Yeah, and if you can carry on your scoring against Burton, hopefully it won't be a consolation goal, because last season it was a bit of a consolation one, wasn't it? They played well that day, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. They got into an early lead and didn't look back that day. And I remember coming on at half time, and you know, I had one of these interviews, and you know, you're happy to get your first goal out of the way, but you want it to come. You know, you want it to mean something. You know, that's all any striker wants, is for their goals to contribute to something in the season. So I hope I can continue that run, because I think I've scored in every game I played against them. So yeah, I'll be looking to do that again.
Yeah, and they are a decent side, obviously second in the league. But looking back at the opening day of the season, you were 2-0 up, weren't you? And then they equalised just before half time, and then got a point in the second half. But you probably came off thinking that you should have won the game.
Yeah, I think at home, kind of momentum's been the thing. Like we kind of let a team get a soft goal, and then can't quite rectify, you know, the direction of the game. I mean, if I remember rightly, in that game they got a penalty that only the referee knows why he's given it, and from there they've got the momentum, and we couldn't see them off.
Yeah.
So we have to be more ruthless at home, me included, and just keep what we're doing away from home. Keep that going. You know, be tough and organised and work hard.
Yeah, you've got 8, haven't you, at the moment? If you could double that and finish on 16, would you be happy with that, or you still think you're still definitely aiming for 20?
I'm still aiming for 20 goals. Yeah, you know, like 16 will be settling. You know, I had a target at the start of the season, and hopefully my next, I don't know how many games I haven't scored for now, but I hope my next, couple of months brings, you know, a rich vein of form, and I can get back to, you know, leading the line well and scoring goals.
Yeah, brilliant. Cheers, Byron.
Cheers.
Cheers. You spoke to Shruti recently, so